Just over 75 miles to go in the EAS GNC Live Well 300 at Daytona. TNT's coverage of Speed Weeks 2002 as we continue following the build-up to tomorrow's Daytona 500. Alan Bestwick here with Wally Dallenbach and Benny Parsons. What a thrilling race this has been.
This has been fantastic, and today's only 300 miles. Tomorrow, I think it's going to be about like this for 500 miles.
Getting a little edgy. We use that word at the start. This is getting edgy.
It's pretty good racing right now. It's very exciting. Who does your tie, anyway? How do you get it so nice up there?
Thank you. As Boy Scout training. Michael Waltrip.
Oh, he's up where angels appear to tread in that high groove up against the wall, trying to get by the 57 of Keller. Contact between the two. And Shane Meal at 47 is trying to push Jason Keller by. Meanwhile, Spencer on the outside of Biffle for third spot. This race is every place.
Michael Waltrip restarted 22nd after the pit stops at lap 78. He was 6th when he crossed the start-finish line that time. Which way is he going to go now?
I don't think he's going to stick with Jimmy.
He knows Jimmy's got the experience to beat him, to run with him. Working on Greg Biffle for third. Very good ball. Bobby Kennedy, Michael Waltrip's crew chief, walked up to him in the garage this morning. I said, "How's your car?" He looked me in the eye and he said, "We're going to win today." And he turned around and walked away.
Yes, he was very impressive in his my conversation with him. How's the car? He said, "It's terrific."
Inside in front of Jason Keller now. Jeff Purvis is behind Jimmy Spencer to push him. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Matt Kenseth, and Greg Biffle are the front three in front of this swarm of race cars. 24 on the lead lap at this point. And as you see, just 26 laps to go.
On board with Jason Keller as he tries to follow Michael Waltrip through turns 3 and 4.
This race delayed 2 hours by rain. It has certainly been worth the wait. And the finish should be outstanding. Will it be Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Matt Kenseth, who won this race 2 years ago? Perhaps Michael Waltrip, the defending Daytona 500 winner, taking the checkers. Then there's the young upstart Greg Biffle, mixing it up with the experienced veterans with Jack Roush's team behind him. 25 laps to go. We'll take a break here, come back and set you up for the finish. Dale Earnhardt Jr. leads. You're watching NASCAR on TNT. Tomorrow, it is the Daytona 500. Its 44th running of the Great American Race. A couple of youngsters on the front row, but former 500 winners Jeff Gordon and Michael Waltrip in row 2. You'll see it over on NBC at noon Eastern time tomorrow. The Daytona 500.
This is Kenny Wallace on board with him. He's back in 20th. Make that 19th. He just goes by Casey Mears. Oh, baby.
Jimmy Spencer moving Greg Biffle out of the way.
Michael Waltrip going with him. And I tell you what, this could spell trouble for Dale Earnhardt Jr., the 1 and 99, getting hooked up together.
And here comes Randy LaJoie. Oh, look at that. Jamie McMurray darting down to the inside, 3 wide. The youngster from Missouri showing some bravery there. Tony, how about Michael Waltrip and Spencer? For a while, it didn't look like they were going to work with each other and try and get to the front.
I got a feeling this is very, very temporary right now. Once they get back caught up to Junior, I don't think you'll see them work together that much longer because Michael knows as long as Spencer's ahead of him, it's going to be hard for him to win the race. So Mikey's going to be looking for any open opportunity he can to get by right now, I think.
Now remember, Mikey's got a teammate up there in that 3 car. If they shuffle that 3 car back, he'll have a drafting partner behind him. Dave?
And Alan, I checked with Johnny Allen as now Jimmy Spencer bump drafts Matt Kenseth or moves him out of the way. One of the two.
Trouble. Crash. Greg Biffle right in front of the field. David Green in the 6, spinning onto the apron.
Okay, Greg. 10-4, I'm okay. All right, come up. Come up.
Biffle was 7th. David Green 15th when they came across the start-finish line. They never made it to turn 1. Caution is out. Here come the leaders racing back around to the yellow.
I don't think they raced back to the yellow in this division. I'm pretty sure that the NASCAR Busch Series, those guys just kind of hold their position. Marty?
Well, the problem for Matt Kenseth on the racetrack, you saw the contact with he and Jimmy Spencer. Matt has radioed to his team. He thinks the left rear tire is now cut down on Matt Kenseth's car, the teammate for Greg Biffle in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. So Greg Biffle out on the track right now trying to limp back to pit road. Matt Kenseth possibly going to make a pit stop because he thinks the left rear tire is cut down.
And we see Jamie McMurray has made a pit stop, so obviously he and Biffle got together, and there we see McMurray on pit road. Looks like a Martinsville right door.
McMurray, 25-year-old from Joplin, Missouri, in his 36th NASCAR Busch Series start. Former go-kart champion on his second season in the Busch Series in 2002.
See David Green driving in. And pit road is closed, so he'll have to start at the rear of the field on the restart.
David Green led the first 9 laps of the race.
All right, let's check out and see if we can tell what might have happened here. There we see Biffle up there. Oh, I see. Contact from... That was Shane Meal, wasn't it?
Trying to get a good look at that number, and it just went... He hit them both.
Yeah.
Dave?
The crumbled car of Greg Biffle now on pit road. Left side damage. They've already gone to the right and changed tires. Didn't do a whole lot of fender pulling there. But Biffle comes in, and now they're going to really work on the left front. That appears to be where they've got a tire rub situation. Left front fender being pushed in. So right now they're just trying to get it so it can finish this race. Remember, this is the start of the season. Points count here, and at the end of the year, Greg Biffle wants to make sure he finished this 300-miler. Alan?
Randy LaJoie has come in. A few others. Ricky Hendrick is in. They've got some damage on each of their cars. There's LaJoie. Let's go back and see if we can pick out who that was.
I don't think we can from that angle.
It's just in front of Scott Riggs, looked to be who the car was.
All right, here we go. There we see the contact.
That's Randy.
Randy LaJoie.
Randy LaJoie.
All right. No wonder he has some damage to his car.
And David Green got hit by Ricky Hendrick.
Okay, there we go. On board with Greg Biffle. There is Randy.
Well, that pretty much tells the story.
Tony Stewart, how about it?
Well, it looks like Jamie McMurray's up there in the first car. I don't know where the contact starts, though. Looks like Randy gets in the back of McMurray, and that pushes him up into Biffle, and Biffle comes back down. So everybody got into everybody in that exchange.
Yeah, I think that Randy got in the back of Jamie McMurray, and then he tried to back off and turn to the right, and when he did that, he ran in the side of Greg Biffle.
Cleanup continues. We're about a lap and a quarter away from going green. We'll be back to Daytona.